Arthroscopic repair of a glenoid avulsion of the glenohumeral ligament. We present the case of a 17-year-old football player with recurrent anterior instability of the left shoulder. MRI shows a patchless anterior and inferior capsule with an avulsion of the anterior band of the IGHL off the glenoid. Diagnostic arthroscopy through a posterior portal shows that the anterior and inferior labrum are normal in appearance. In the anterior-inferior quadrant, the avulsed anterior band of the IGHL is seen retracted laterally and distally. A kingfisher is introduced through the anterior portal created in the center of the rotator interval. The avulsed capsule is mobilized proximally until normal tension is restored in the anterior band of the IGHL. We then place a temporary reduction stitch to hold the capsule in an anatomic position during suture anchor repair. This is achieved with a 45-degree to the right spectrum placed through a 7 o'clock portal. Then, the spear for a 3 mm double-loaded biocomposite suture tack is placed through the subscapularis tendon and an anchor is placed at the 6 o'clock position. The anterior portal is used for suture management. The spectrum device is then placed through the 7 o'clock portal and a simple stitch is placed through the IGHL and intact labrum. The capsular tissue should be shifted in an anterior and superior direction. This is achieved by piercing tissue more posterior than the location of the anchor and is the primary advantage of using a 7 o'clock portal. The process is then repeated with the tiger wire suture. We prefer alternating half hitches for our arthroscopic knot technique. A second anchor is then placed through the subscapularis tendon approximately 7 to 10 millimeters more anterior on the glenoid face. The spectrum is again introduced through the 7 o'clock portal and two simple stitches are placed, taking care to shift the capsular tissue in an anterior and superior direction. A third and final anchor is placed in the anterior-inferior glenoid, another 10 millimeters further up the glenoid face. The 7 o'clock portal is used for suture management, and a 45-degree to the left spectrum is used through the anterior portal for suture shuttling. This 3-anchor repair anatomically restores the anterior band of the inferior glenohumeral ligament and eliminates the capsular redundancies seen on initial diagnostic arthroscopy. The transverse tear in the rotator interval capsule is repaired with a PDS suture, and the final repair construct is seen here through an anterior portal.